Hi, it's the boy, comedian Edmund Douglas, and you are on You Heard Me First Radio Talk Show. That's right, we're on Spotify, Spreaker. Yes, YouHeardMeFirst.com as well as Robinlynne Production and Vibe Live and the whole wide world. We have a great episode today, tonight, tomorrow, and always on demand. So before I bring in our guest, let me introduce you to my radio family. Uncle Ben, Uncle Ben, Uncle Ben, Uncle Ben, Uncle Ben, Uncle Ben. And also, usually we'll have our driver in the seat as our producer. She's on 2-week vacation. Her name is Robinlynne Mabin. She won't be here for a couple of weeks vacation. Everybody needs vacation. All right, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from the West Coast, Los Angeles, California, please put your hands together for the one and only, the Paradise Drive Band.
Yeah,
how you doing, fellas?
Yo.
All right, all right.
Hello.
And also, the man with the key. Also, welcome to the show. Better known as A.W., but his name is Anthony Williams.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm here.
All right. Well, let's do this. Let all you guys introduce yourself one by one so everybody can know who you are.
All right. Well, my name is Devontae. I'm the lead guitarist of Paradise Drive. How you guys doing? Devontae Hawkins.
Yo.
My name's Jonathan, so just call me Kizo. I'm the lead singer of Paradise Drive.
Yeah, my name is Charles. I'm the drummer from Paradise Drive. What's up?
Okay.
And last but yes.
Okay. All right. Let's do this. Let's go in the order as the question that I asked. Just remember who the first, second, third, and fourth. Who came up with the name of the band Paradise Drive?
That would be me, A.W. I'm in the building. So it was a name that when I first formed the band, the band was Malibu Drive, and then I changed it to Paradise Drive. And so my partner Doug Green and a guy named Malcolm Harvest, who no longer in the band, we agreed that would be the name of the band. So I changed it after some conversation. So I think it fit, and it just fitted at the time. So I kept it.
Okay. Very good. My next question is, anyone can answer it, just one. First come, first serve. When you see you guys together in the studio rehearsal, what is the first thing come to your mind when you see each other every day?
Oh my God! I can't believe there's some other black musicians that got the same drive as me.
Yeah, what he said. I think it's a lot of there's a lot of like-minded people around you who can do the same thing, and who can help you progress and get where you're trying to get, and it's all for the music. So, yeah.
Okay. Who is the clown? When I say clown, who be cracking jokes all the time while y'all supposed to be taking care of business? In the studio. Who be cracking up all the time?
Key.
That's probably me or Key. That's probably me or Key.
No doubt.
So he's the funniest one in the band?
Hey, Key don't even care.
Now you're going to have to fight me for that title.
Okay. So he...
Devontae, you know what happens when you take Viagra? You get taller. What's next one?
Okay. Now, everybody in the band, is everybody single in the band?
I'm not. I'm married. have a wifey back home waiting for me.
Okay. Yeah, same as Charles. At 19, I'm married to my girlfriend, so we chilling.
Married to your girlfriend?
Okay. The information on the ground that I may be beat by one of them. So we just gonna say I'm stupid.
She got admirers. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and say the whole band is married. Speaking of, the reason why I asked that, how hard it is to really spend a lot of time together, knowing that you got to go home and play husband. I mean, anybody can answer that.
Well, basically, it's got to make time for everything. And good thing my wife understands that this is what I like doing, and I'm always going to pursue it. So she knew that before we got married, so we're good. We're on good terms on that. But sometimes it can be a little difficult just if we have some different plans or so. But you just got to marry the person that understands what you're doing, what you're trying to accomplish. So good thing I married her. She's good.
Okay. Now this next question goes to the lead singer. I believe that's Key or Devontae. Which one is the lead singer?
That's me, sir. That's Key. The Key.
Okay.
That's Key.
Okay. Who is some of the solo artists or music artists that you looked up to?
Might get yelled at for this one, but I listen to a lot of like Whitney Houston, from the old school Mariah Carey, and all the way to like Rick Derringer, Johnny Winter, people like that. I go, and honestly, I think right now my favorite is Barrett Strong.
Wow. Now this question here to AW. AW, could you, if you don't mind, what was your first thought knowing that, looking at the group of guys, rock and roll, what was the first thing came to your mind?
There's nobody like them. There's nobody like them as far as a young collection of talent. And when you look at this group, not only do you have, first of all, you got guys that like playing with each other. Let's start with that. They like being around each other. And then second, they are young. So it's like, they are young. So that's a plus. There's nobody over, let's say, most rock and roll bands now are like 40 and 50. These guys are under 35. So let's say that. So let's say 33, 32. So there's that. So between Devontae's the youngest one, he's 19. And so Key is next, he's 21. And then there's Charles, he's in his middle 20s. And then we have another new member that came on board, Dre. So he's 29. Well, I think he's 30. So you have a lot of people that's going to look at these guys and say they young to know anything about rock and roll. But all these guys, like with Key, he's the lead singer, but he also plays guitar. He plays bass. You got Devontae, who's the phenom. He can play rhythm, bass. He just modest. You got Charles, who can play anything from a bucket with some drumsticks to a 18-piece drum set. So these guys are very, very well established in who they want to be as far as musicians within their craft, within themselves. So I don't think there's anybody out there like them. That's just me.
Wow. Very good. Very good. I've listened to a lot of young artists, band, group, and solo artists, and rock and roll, alternative rock is back. And I'm sure you guys know the history of rock and roll, knowing that it was created by the legendary Chuck Berry. Did anybody answer that? I don't care who answered that. When you hear me say the name Chuck Berry, what's the first thing comes to your mind if you know the history?
Johnny B. Good.
Yeah, you know,
The most iconic song
Black
by
Man,
him that just comes to mind.
Ain't no particular place to go with me.
Okay. Can any one of you guys do his move, kicking the heel and crossing the stage?
yeah, he
Maybe
did
a little
the duck
bit.
walk. Here's a black man doing the duck walk.
Devontae got that. You could do that. Easy.
I got that duck walk down too. Y'all
he
ain't seen me with that yet.
He's doing the duck
But,
walk and playing guitar. So, and being an architect of rock and roll, I mean, really, he was the real architect. He performed in front of predominantly white audiences when they wasn't trying to allow black musicians to perform in front of predominantly white audiences. You know, and so he put it on, and I think that was great.
Okay. Devontae, could you, and I want each one of y'all give you your own little testimony, starting with Devontae, and then you guys follow him and give your own testimony. What trial and tribulation that you may have gone through to make you become the person you are today?
Ooh, that's a toughie. And I'm gonna be here all day telling about my trials. Well, I mean, nothing, nothing too extra, but to simplify it, I guess you could say, grew up in Long Beach, played guitar for once I got into the 5th grade, so since I was about 10 or so. But I was living with my stepdad in Long Beach. He was, kind of abusive and drunk and all that. And I always wanted to live with my mom, so when I got about of age, like 14 or so, the freshman year of high school, I moved, changed. Now I live in Hawthorne. Got access to a lot more stuff, a lot more freedom, and just going through that sort of stuff almost every day with him kind of just pushed me a little further, and keeps me doing something. Like now I always need to progress myself or advance in some sort of way. And now it's back to where I have to just become a musician right now, because I'm actually at my job right now at Marshall's down the street in Hawthorne. So, the whole goal is to become a musician and do what you got to do and do what you love. So
that's real good.
That's what I'm working towards right now.
Bless her. All right, who's next?
I guess I'll go next. So basically, when it comes to music and me, music is literally, it was music or bust. My mother, I was adopted at 2 weeks old by a Church of God in Christ pastor, and it was, you had to learn the instrument. I chose guitar because my brother had to play piano, and eventually everybody started passing away. First it was my aunt, then my uncle, then my father, then my mother, and then it got to the point where I was acting out, to the point where I was in jail my entire 8th grade year. So then, I guess then it kind of clicked with me. This shit ain't, pardon my French, but it's not going to be like this forever. I got to kind of get something straight. And just keeping everything that she taught me, everything that I've just been learning all the way till now, it really means, it's just, right now, it got to the point where it taught me commitment, you have to commit, and once you commit, there's nothing that can break that commitment. Because that's how my mother was to be. She committed to raising me, and even though I was a complete F-up the entire time that she was alive, and much well after she passed, including right now, I can't break no commitment. They'll tell you how I rode a Greyhound for 3 days with no sleep and got stranded in a terrible place, a very bad place to be stranded in as a young black man, and could have just went home there, but continued to come to Cali with no money in my pocket, and then, by the grace of God himself, got home.
All right, that's it. Bless him. All right. We got another story, testimony. Who's next?
So mine's not too crazy, but I would say for my music, like the commitment I guess I have. So I was born and raised in Costa Rica. So by moving, so just being there, I was always been playing active in the music scene back home, and I just wanted to do something different. So I just had to take that leap of just moving to a whole different country, basically, where I never played that before. I never played with any musicians here or anything like that. So having to move here and just starting from scratch as a musician, essentially, and put my feet in the sand, start all over. Going through that process, my wife had some problems with immigration, so I had a long-distance relationship for 3 years, so I had to keep on flying back and forth, so that would put a strain to like bands that I was playing in at the time as well. But, you just gotta stay committed to it and look at different options and, meet the right people to pursue this with. But I think my hardest thing was actually just moving here and starting all over again and, starting to get everything started again.
Well, anytime you have to start all over, don't look at it as that's it. It's just a setback. And
no, yeah, definitely.
It's a setback, and it's a process. And I tell everyone, all my guests, like this platform, for everyone to get the spirit and soul fed. You guys have blessed someone by sharing your testimony. There's a lot of entertainers out there don't realize that you got to go through something for the greatness to come out of you. So the music is going to bless someone, regardless if it's hip-hop, rock, jazz, gospel. You guys are going to touch somebody's soul. And the people who can relate to your gift, your craft, your music, and then they follow you. But once they sit down and have a conversation with you or listen to you guys interview, that's how God operates. That's how God works. Do we have another member? What is it, 1, 2, 3? Is it somebody else as well?
All right now.
Okay. AW, listen to these guys' stories. What can you say how successful this band will be and be taken to the next level?
Well, I'm gonna say this. Devontae, on when we were actually filming, Devontae stepped up and said, "Hey, I'm Devontae. We Paradise Drive. And we coming to take the crown of rock and roll. Let me introduce the fellas." So when he did that part, he's letting the world know that Paradise Drive is coming to take the crown of rock and roll. We're gonna be the #1 rock and roll band in the next couple of years, and we're gonna work hard. And I think the sky's the limit. And the reason why I say that, I'm gonna say this: one, there's not another young black rock and roll band that's out there in this lane. Two, all these guys can play instruments. They don't fake, they don't shake. They can actually play their instrument and play it very, very well. Three, they got the enthusiasm to go out and go get it. Can't nobody tell them they can't get it, because they're going to look at you like, man, we already got it. We just waiting for y'all to catch up. So I just think, man, look, me personally, I just think, one, they're going to have a lot of success. Two, they're going to be on top of the world because they're going to work hard. They already got confidence, so you ain't got to go give them no confidence. They got that already. So, and it's going to show in their performance. Three, they're not afraid of the moment. Key is not afraid of the moment. He gonna get out there and do his thing. Devontae ain't afraid of the moment because he believes in himself. Charles can drum with the best of them. I'm talking about some of the best drummers in the world. So he's gonna go out there and give his, and so I think these guys are gonna give the world what they've been waiting for, and that's a new face of rock and roll. Because if you look at rock and roll, people think it's just white. Paradise 5 is the only African American band that's going to return it to you.
Okay, very good. Before we let you guys go, one by one, tell everyone, give them life lesson, your opinion on how to stay focused on your dream. One by one, and including you too, AW.
Okay.
Sheesh. Life lesson?
Yes.
I guess one of the biggest life lessons I could say I learned for music is just don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself to anything, like whether it be genre, whether it be how you play, what you play, how long you play. Just don't limit yourself in any way, because that's only going to hinder any potential you have. And the sky's the limit, really. And it just depends on you, how hard you're ready to apply yourself, how hard you're willing to do anything like that. So that's about it.
Okay. All right. Next.
You gotta go through something. You gotta lose. Honestly, the only way to stay focused is to get rid of all distractions. I'm literally learning that right now. I mean, I'll tell you, I'm sitting in the car that I just bought. That's about to be my studio apartment for the next month. And I was already living in the other car that broke down about, I think, a couple of days ago. So you got to lose everything in order to stay focused on that one goal. Because let me tell you, it's been nothing but every day has been work, sing, work on the car, sing some more. That's it. That's all. And that's the only way that's going to get straight. That's the only way you're going to go straight. You know, sitting up in the house with the AC blaring, listening to random, you know, whatever music and not paying attention, and then just the day of the show, you try to go over the songs 4 times. Nah, it's not how it works. Sometimes God won't have to set you back to set you up for your comeback.
Wow. Wow. Okay, next.
Well, I feel, this doesn't sound a little cliche, but just know, it's going to make sure you just do whatever makes you happy and whatever's best for you. Whatever thing you do, whatever decision you do, it's just going to make somebody happy, it's going to make somebody mad. You know, it's always a good thing and a bad thing of whatever you do, you know. So if you go on tour, you're going to, you know, your wife might be mad, but, you know, we have your fellow musicians and everybody else, yourself, you're going to be happy by pursuing that. You know, it just all depends what you do. It's always a good thing and a bad thing. But it doesn't matter what you do. Just make sure you stay happy, focused, and do the right decision that's for yourself, not anybody else. It's whatever, you know, keep your head up and go for it, basically. That's what I would say.
Wow. Wow. And you, A.W. Anthony Williams. Life lesson to stay focused.
I think that in order for you to appreciate winning, you must have experienced a loss, whether it be a loss of a job, a loss of finances, a loss of you know, someone that you love in your heart. Because when you get the opportunity to win again, you appreciate it more. Too many of us have won easily, and all we're used to is winning. So when we lose, it really hurts, and we can't handle it. But that will make you stronger, because when you win again, you appreciate the fact that you won the first time. But I'm going to say this also. I'm going to say that for those that are out there, you know, when you're at the bottom, all you can do is look up. Because that's all you look up and aspire to be on top. So don't cry, don't pout, don't complain, don't curse yourself. You know, think positive. Because you know what? There's haters in your neighborhood. There's always going to be a hater in your neighborhood that don't want to see you come up, that don't want to see you get up there and be happy. Somebody got to have something to talk about. My thing to you is, don't let that negativity be you. Don't let you be the joke at the party that everybody talking about. Did you know about AW? Oh, man, he broke. Oh, man, he ain't got no money. Oh, man, he doing bad. Don't be that person they talk about at the party. Be the man when you walk in the room, you shining. And everybody wondering what you doing. And you not saying nothing because you ain't got to talk about it because you being about it.
All right. Well, great. Before we let you go, I'm going to let the lead singer tell everyone what you guys got coming up, how you guys can be contacted, and where you guys can be reached throughout the social media. The mic is yours, kid.
Well, we got a couple interviews coming up with magazines. We got some music on the way. We got a couple shows coming in the near couple months. Just always follow this Rona to die down and everything. The best way to contact us and get in contact and reach us would be calling or getting in contact with Mr. AW.
Yes.
Man, a portion of us.
Yes. So I'm going to give y'all the information number to reach myself, and it's area code. I want everybody to give you time to get a pencil and a pen or your phone. Okay. Now, the number is area code 323-955-8771. That's 323-955-8771. Once again, 323-955-8771. My name is AW. Anybody want to book the band, want to come out the band perform? No, they don't. Hey, we got you. We got you. But we're going to give you a hell of a show. Whether it be 15 minutes to an hour, they're going to give you a hell of a show. But each one of these fellas going to give you their personal Instagram. Hey, tell your friends to follow them. Tell your friends to repost with fake posts. You're going to see new pictures of the band on each one of them Instagram. And the band's Instagram is The Real Paradise Drive. The Real Paradise Drive on Instagram. The Real Paradise Drive. So without further ado, we're going to let Keith give you his Instagram, followed by Devontae, and followed by Charles.
All right. Well, guys, this is y'all new home. I'll tell all my guests, you can come back anytime. I don't care what you got coming up. Trust me, you heard me first around the world, including myself. So this is your new home. You heard me first radio talk show. So I enjoyed learning from each one of you. I got a little piece of each one of you guys' experience. You guys will hear it later on. But in the meantime, thanks a lot. Thank you, Anthony Williams, AW. And we'll be talking real soon. Hey, you guys keep yourself masked up. Keep yourself prayed up. I'm ready for the new rock and roll from the Paradise Drive Band out of Los Angeles, California. You guys be good. Y'all be great. And y'all take care, okay?
Mm-hmm. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
God bless.
Have a good one.
All right, thank you. Well, we're going to take a quick music break. When we come back, I'm going to give my life lesson to stay focused. Don't you guys go away too far, you heard me?
I've been recording a lot because, right now I understand myself way more than I ever did, you know what I mean? Right now my soul is at peace, my heart is happy, and I'm walking around this BI feeling way too alive. Jam! Somebody pulled a lie. They said heaven's in the sky. Somebody told a lie. They said heaven's in the sky. Ooh. Somebody pulled a lie. They said heaven's in the sky. Throw it out the window. Say it's I. Imagine living life in sick. Then imagine living life correct. Even I done made them calls collect. That jail, that wall, them cuffs don't fit me yet. That letter from my dog just mean they got respect. That mean they got that homage paid. No need to pay a debt or frontin' over bet. I'ma let this become what it's becoming. My ex just wanna end me, but now my favorite woman. Know I got a Grammy in me if I keep pushing and pumping. Keep going for what I'm gon' go. AKA the gusto, nigga. I was taught to trust no, nigga. But now I toast mode, nigga. Somebody pulled a lie. They said heaven's in the sky. Somebody told a lie. said heaven's in the sky. Ooh, somebody bought a lie. They said heaven's in the sky. Throw it out the window. Champ says I got heaven right here on this earth. I live my life like man I know it's worth. Seen my color, then I live my life to fight its curse. Tough for a brother, but I know some brothers got it worse. Struggling mothers got us focused on the hustle first. Fathers who miss and give the true rappers a realer verse. Pardon my distance, daddy, I've been on my make it work. Make it flow, cause you ain't making money if ain't none to blow. And I come to show out, watch me put on. If Champ ain't got a show to do, it's studios and beats on. When the beats on, I get personal. Say I talk white, but I'm versatile. I got big business that I'm getting done. My name Champ, government Breshan. Somebody pulled a lie. They said heaven's in the sky. Somebody told a lie. They said heaven's in the sky. Ooh, somebody pulled a lie. They said heaven's in the sky. Throw it out the window. Says I got heaven from that fan love, but ain't big enough for a fan club. My girl mama tell me my music dope. My own mama tell me I'm God hope. I be searching for me a pool of soap to purify my every thought and quote. My book will read happy like that's all she wrote. And my presence show faith like that's all he told. Somebody pulled a lie. They said heaven's in the sky. Somebody told a lie. They said heaven's in the sky. Ooh, somebody pulled a lie. They said heaven's in the sky. Throw it out the window. Says I Champ Elder. I've been making my own beats for like 2 years right now, man. Truth be told, I ain't even make this one though. Shut up, Andre Cole.
This is the boy, comedian Edwin Douglas, and I am the host of Uheardme First Radio Talk Show, and this is Uncle Ben, DJ Sidekick. That's right, we want to thank everybody around the world for tuning in. The only radio talk show that brings in real people that tell real stories to entertain your spirit and soul. Yes, get with music, and of course we get our laugh on. But don't forget to tune in, because we're always on demand on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Spreaker. Yes, of course you can Google us on the Robinlynne production. And guess what? We also will be on Roku and much more, just like I am streaming. Don't forget, you heard me? Hi, it's your boy, comedian Edwin Douglas, and you are on Uheardme First Radio Talk Show. That's right. Uncle Ben, you enjoyed the Paradise Drive Band out of Los Angeles, California. Uncle Ben. I sure did. Those young guys, man, I could just hear the spirit inside of them. Oh, yeah. Well, what we're going to do is I asked each one of them to give life lesson to stay focused. And I heard each one of them gave some valuable life lessons to stay focused. I'm going to give mine. My life lesson to everyone that have a dream that they are staying focused on. Once upon a time, I really did not know exactly what I wanted to do. Of course, I've tried so many things, and for some reason, I enjoyed it, but it came to an end. Football, basketball, track. But for some reason, I kept dreaming that one day I was going to always be in the spotlight. Junior high school, and by the time I came to college, the spotlight had became darker and darker and darker. So that's where I began to realize, what do I really want to do? I was lost. I realized that the dream that I thought I was dreaming about, that was going to come true. Did I give up? Or is it what I'm supposed to be doing to follow my dreams? One day, from school to working every day, my thoughts and my dreams had disappeared. And one day, I received an invitation to go to a comedy club right here in Dallas, Texas. And the name of that club was Vuku Ray, hosted by Steve Harvey. I did not know exactly who he was. I turned down the first invitation. I turned down the second invitation. But the third time, I changed my mind because something inside of me, I heard a voice tell me, go to Vuku Comedy Club. The moment that I walked in, the atmosphere felt good. It was jazzy, live band, DJ music, and here comes Steve Harvey. And the moment he opened his mouth, the moment that he was entertaining the whole club, the darkness in my dream became a light. Not in my eyes, but in my mind. And the first thing I said, this is what I want to do. As you heard, each one of the gentlemen have said life lesson to stay focused. I began to start focusing on the light and the dream that God showed me. Not what I wanted to do, but what God showed me. Of course, it was the rough start. I had to practice. Keep on practicing. I have gone through some hard times. But the young man said that he slept in his car, had a job, slept in his car, but he held on to his dream. For those who did not know, in my dream, I stayed focused, even though I had a job and homeless and sleeping in my car. I never gave up because I believe in myself, because God put a light, not in my eyes, but in my mind. And that's called your soul. My soul is still lit up with bright lights, and it is my own dream. See, you have to pay very close attention to the lesson in your life so you can continue to stay focused. All I'm trying to say, ladies and gentlemen, everyone needs to stay focused on the lesson that God gives you, because it is a part of your life. What did you learn? The lesson that God gave you in your life. For those who believe in God, I'm sure you learn a whole lot about who you are. We all have. Some of us have setback. Some people pretty much kind of gave up. But as you hear all of us speaking on our personal life lesson, please do not give up. Until next time, this is your boy, comedian Edwin Douglas, on Uheardme First Radio Talk Show. Peace, and may God bless you.
You're doing, cause I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to. I look funny, but yo, I'm making money, see? So yo, world, I hope you're ready for me. Now gather round. I'm the new fool in town, and my sound's laid down by the underground. I drink a bottle of Hennessy you got on your shelf, so just let me introduce myself. My name is Humpty, pronounced with the umpty. Yo, ladies, oh, how I like to funk thee. And all the rappers in the top 10, please allow me to bump thee. I'm stepping tall, y'all, and just like Humpty Dumpty, you're gonna fall when the stereos pump me. I like to rhyme, I like my beats funky, I'm spunky, I like my oatmeal lumpy, I'm sick with this, straight gangster Mac. But sometimes I get ridiculous. I'll eat up all your crackers and your licorice. Oh, yo, fat girl, come here, are you ticklish? Yeah, I called you fat, look at me, I'm skinny. It never stopped me from getting busy, I'm a freak. I like the girls with the broom. I once got busy in a bathroom, I'm crazy. Allow me to amaze thee. They say I'm ugly, but it just don't faze me. I'm still getting in the and I even got my own dance. The Humpty Dance is your chance to do the hump. Come on, do the Humpty Hump. Come on, do the Humpty Hump. Check me out, y'all. I do the Humpty Hump. Just watch me do the Humpty Hump. Yeah, do you know what I'm doing? Doing the Humpty Hump. Come on, I do the Humpty Hump. I do the Humpty Hump. People say, yo, Humpty, you're really funny looking. That's alright, cause I get things cooking. You stare, you glare, you constantly try to compare me, but you can't get near me. I'm giving more C, and on the floor B, all the girls, they adore me. Oh yes, ladies, I'm really being sincere, cause in this I'm a Humpty nose will tickle you. My nose is big. I'm not ashamed. Big like a pickle. I'm still getting paid. I get by the ladies. You know I'm in charge. Both how I'm living and my nose is large. I get stupid. I shoot an arrow like Cupid. I use a word that don't mean nothing. Like Luke did. I sang on Do What You Like. And if you missed it, I'm the one who said just grab them in the biscuits. Also told you that I like to bite. Well, yeah, I guess it's obvious. I also like to write. All you had to do was give Humpty a chance. And now I'm gonna do my dance. The Humpty Dance. It's your chance to do the hump. Come on, yeah, sexy lady. Do the Humpty Hump. Come on, I'll do the Humpty Hump. Sexy baby, everybody, come on and do the Humpty Hump. Oh, do you know what we're doing? We're doing the Humpty Hump, y'all. I'll do the Humpty Hump. Watch me do the Humpty Hump. Yeah, that's the break, y'all. Let me know that bass groove right here. Yeah. Now that I told y'all a little bit about myself, let me tell you a little bit about this dance. It's real easy to do. Check it out. First I limped to the side like my leg was broken, shaking and twitching, kinda like I was smoking. Crazy, whack, funky. People say you look like like MC Hammer on crack, Humpty. That's alright, cause my body's in motion. It's supposed to look like a fit or a convulsion. Anyone can play this game. This is my dance, y'all. Humpty Hump's my name. No two people will do it the same. You got it down when you appear to be in pain. Humping, funkin', jumping, dig around, shaking your rump. And when a doodle chump punk points a finger like a stunt, tell him step off. I'm doing the hump.
The Humpty Dance is your